Imperiums Age of Alexander. Big expansion of the 4X Grand Strategy Imperiums Greek Wars. 18 playable factions, including Persian satrapies and Sparta. Huge maps spanning from Carthage in the west to Caspian Sea in the east, from freezing Alps to the heat of Sahara in the south. New unit types serving in Roman and Carthaginian armies. New mechanics for this campaign, as well as the original Greek Wars map. Military and reserves can temporarily join state economy, while building regional capitals helps fight state corruption. Specialized facilities add a strategic layer to economic planning, while emissaries bring new level of diplomatic maneuvers that you will love or hate. Accept the challenge, walk your nation through these turbulent times, and become one of the best generals in history of humankind.
Hello everyone, welcome to our spontaneous devs developer stream. I hope that other people will join later, because I didn't plan it for long. I was just thinking that I can continue our campaign where we started last time. So let me turn on the camera, and I hope that everything's working now. So it seems like from what I see here that it should. So let's start. Let's load the game we ended last time. I think it's streamed the second. What we played as Achaia. It's one of the city-states in the north of Peloponnese, and this is kind of a struggle because it's one of the difficult players in the game, and we will try to survive. We will try to somehow expand. I hope that we will all have fun. By the way, I'm also streaming the Age of Alexander scenario. It's kind of an announced stream, so this is a bit different. This is more for just for fun, but it's also Imperiums Age of Alexander, but we are playing the original scenario, which is the map of the Greece and Asia Minor. So I hope everything's working now, and we can start. So what I will do, let me just check once again that I hope that you can hear the music, you can hear the sound effects in game, and you should be able to also hear me, so all should be set up. So what we have here, basically this is Achaia. We have right now 4 cities on Peloponnese. We had quite difficulties to keep Heliki, but we were able to get it back by influence. And then we have 2 cities on the opposite side of the Gulf, and it's Calydon and Naupactos. What we did last time, we attacked, or we wanted to attack Elis, and we had everything ready and set up, but they kind of found out, I would say, or maybe they guessed that we will attack, and they attacked 1 turn before we wanted to cross their borders, and it was quite a disaster for us. So it really didn't look good for us. They were not able to take the town Dimi or the gold mine they attacked, but on the other hand, it really ruined the whole attack. And what's even worse, they signed a confederation with Sparta. So before the attack, Elis was standalone country without any bounds to another superpower, but now it's way worse, because they are now in connection with Sparta, and this means that for us, if we decide to attack Elis, we will need to face Spartans as well. So that's current situation. I think, let me just check what are the reports from the last time. So we were kind of struggling with we were kind of struggling with trade. Yeah, we are in red numbers, but we are trading a lot, so it's still okay. One of our armies was destroyed. Yeah, that's I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that it was one of our peltasts. And that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, we just signed the peace with them. So in this matter, we kind of stabilize the situation. The issue with Heliki, what we had was that, as far as I remember, they applied influence, um, and we were eventually able to get it back by influencing the city again. So hopefully we will be able to keep it. Right now it's not in good situation because the general morale is just 38% and the loyalty is also not on 100%. But let's see what happens. As far as I know, we can still move our units. Yeah. So the question is what we will do now. We of course we can attack Alice again. We can. But the problem is that we will face Sparta. Sparta is in a war with all its neighbors, which kind of should hold them back. But on the other hand, we don't know how the borders look like here, and we also don't know if they would be able to send some reinforcement. You can see that here at least there is at least one Spartan peltast which came to help defend Alice. So we know for sure that there is a way how they can supply or support the Alice army. So that's the first problem. Second problem is that Argolis, which is federation now with Arcadia, so they have some kind of union here, and you can see here the banner that they own this whole strip of land, and this is something we probably don't want to go into war as well. So what else can we do? We have, as far as I remember, we should have boat, but maybe I'm mistaken. No, we don't have boat. We can build boat and we can somehow try to... Oh, this is also already, you can see Alice and Sparta, so it will not work as well. The question is what we can do. I would say that first of all we should stabilize what we have, which means this Heliki should definitely... that we should have a garrison unit over there. We should check what are the current options regarding the current cities. Okay, so here for example we can build gold mine. Where is the gold we can eventually... Oh, this is the gold we potentially can multiply, but it's not ours, so it doesn't make sense. And we can build gold mine here, but we are still repairing the town, so it's too early for that. We have one unit in reserve in Naupactus, and we have one settler in Calydon. To be able to do anything with the settler, we would need a boat, because there is no way how to expand here. So, the situation is not that good, right? I'm not sure what we can do, but we need to decide now what we are going to do next. One thing we could potentially do is to somehow conquer this piece of land. It's Acarnania. They don't have units right now, and they have just one very small city which was found a few turns ago, and they have the capital. So that's it. They don't have anything else. The problem is that we don't have any access because of this Aetolia is now owning this strip of land, and it prevents us from going there. So I would say let's give it one turn. We can potentially at least repair this unit, and we can also self-heal this unit on the border. We have General Zenodoros, and we might do something with the general. But again, I would again wait for one more turn just to find out what's the current situation. So let's end the turn. Like I said, this is not the Age of Alexander scenario. It's just the original scenario where we started the game in Age of Alexander mod. So you can basically use the new features and play the original scenario within this, I would say, campaign which was distributed with the vanilla game. So we have some kind of trade offer. Macedon wants from us coal, and we can get wood, knowledge and influence. I would say that it sounds like a good deal, so let's do that. Athens wants coal as well, and they can give us food. We currently have enough food. We are trading. They cancelled the trade. Okay, Grace, this is just a reminder that we should somehow find a way how to be self-sufficient in food production, which we are not. And they were Olympic Games, and Boeotia won. So yeah, congratulations. There were just five nations competing. It was Boeotia, Macedon, Chalkidic, Achaia, and Phrygia. Okay. So it seems like it is pretty stable, because there is no unit, no Peltast unit on the border, and there was also no influence applied again on Heliki. So good. So we have 2 Peltasts now. We have actually 1 Peltast here, and we can decide what we will do. I can see now that Stratos was just conquered by Aetolia. Okay, well, that was quite fast, and that's not really what we want. Aetolia is actually, I would say, not the best friend around we have. They are friendly, but I would say that we will eventually need to face the truth that the fact that they will declare war against us. So what I think is that we need to prepare for the war with Elis again. I don't think that there is another way. The problem is Sparta. Wow, they are huge. So basically I'm not sure if we have any chance to win. They basically own all the cities to the south of this line. So that's something we need to consider. So first thing, we will build goldsmith, that's for sure. There are actually 2 mines we can multiply, which is that's interesting. Okay, I'm not sure where is the second mine, but anyway, we won't build the goldsmith there. And here we wait for the unit to be repaired. The only thing which really worries me is the food minus. We cannot do really much about it. The only thing what we can do is either get Peltas to the reserves, or we need more fields. There is unfortunately no way how to have more fields except of this was initially Haliki's, but now it's part of Arcadia or Argoris Federation, and it's owned by Arcadia. We might actually change the direction and go against this federation. For us it might be a bit easier because you know the border here and the terrain is not easily accessible, so we might be able to defend it, and we might also be able to somehow push them back in this area. So, hey Cable Nexus, good to see you here. You are playing without the latest DLC? No, this is actually the latest DLC. This is a Age of Alexander DLC, but we play the original scenario. This is a bit different stream than the one which was announced on Steam. This is kind of spontaneous. I plan to stream maybe 1 hour, 1.5 hour, but this is already second episode because we tried this already last week. You can find it in the previous videos, and you can also find it on our YouTube channel. So let's continue. I think that that's the only way. Only way to move forward is to go against this Argois Federation. So first thing, what I would do is somehow get a bit more friendly with Sparta. What they want, what they need. They want wood, coal and iron. Well, from what I can say, we should be okay to offer them... Maybe the coal. Let's give them 2 coal for 10 turns. It's 20 coal as a gift. I'm pretty sure they will accept when they ask or look for trades with this resource. The original map looks so small compared to the others. Yeah, Alexander DLC, or more precisely Alexander scenario. Well, it's true, but on the other hand, the tile count is actually higher here. So that's the plan for now. Couple of things we can do. We might be able to somehow improve this peltast. How long will this goldsmith take? It's 4 turns. Okay, so it's better to get to this city to improve the unit. And the general might wait a bit just to... there is also the general moral is a bit lower, so we might rather get him also back to the capital, just to get back to 100% of the general moral. That's pretty much it. I just want to check where we can build peltasts actually. Yeah, we can build them here in Naupactos and we can build them in Patrai, but the problem is we don't have any boats. So that's probably a bit an issue. I mean, once we don't have boat, we cannot even use this reserve we have here, because we have no way how to transport it across the Gulf. Anyway, that's it. I don't think we can do anything else. There are some state decisions, but nothing I would be interested in right now. And the only thing we can build is temples, so that's also not interesting. Maybe Cable Nexus is asking, maybe you can answer a question about food reserves. Is there something I miss? It sometimes feels like all my reserves go down to 0 out of nothing I experienced in my last 2 games. I honestly have no idea. It sounds like you either trade too much or maybe you change the government. Hard to say. But I might be able to check it out later. So Otherstone Kingdom offers us a gift. We take it with thank you, and Sparta accepted our gift. That's fine. Here we can try to... we don't have enough action points. So let's wait. We don't want to do anything as long as this unit... Yeah, this unit can be improved, so let's improve it. The problem... I should build at least one more peltast. 2 peltasts are not enough. But yeah, let's first improve the unit. So defense. What's our current birth rate support? Okay, it's quite low. But we have 124 citizens. It's... I wouldn't go for more, because it's quite a lot for 5 cities. We have 4, 5, 5. Those cities are quite big. Our slave ratio is a bit lower than we would like to, so we might also look for business partners who would offer with us some slaves. What we can offer them is maybe we can offer them... We can offer them a bit of influence, maybe. Yeah, let's give it a try. So we will... Oh, they don't want influence. Okay, maybe I just missed click. They request slaves. Ah, okay, sorry about that. So the only faction which actually offers slaves seems to be Molossian Kingdom. And they want food, coal and stones. Okay, let's try to give them 2 coal and ask for 2 slaves. For 10 turns, that might be fine. Fair enough. Let's end the turn. I think that there is not much we can do now. I haven't played this scenario for quite a while. Once we started works on Alexander, we just focused entirely on that, and we tested this scenario many times, so I know the factions and what's difficult and not. And Achaia is one of the, I would say, top 5 most difficult factions you can play as. So we have new technology, and we might go for shipbuilding. I guess that's the only option right now. Yeah, we might be able to also research city defense and horsemanship, but the problem is that we don't have enough knowledge to do that, so let's go with the easiest option. So Molossian Kingdom doesn't want to trade that. Okay. Boeotia wants to improve our relationship with the treaties. Achaemenid Empire doesn't like us, okay, and spread rumors. So we still have the problem with slaves. But okay, let's first do another round of improvements. So here's one. Here's defense. Yeah, the red numbers, or the actual losses in food, in our own production of food, is getting higher and higher. That's definitely something we need to change. I just want to check how long will the trades last. Okay, it's 4 and 8 turns. That's quite okay. Problem is that we are trading away a lot of stones now. Really a lot of stones. We might be able to actually cancel this trade. I think that we should be fine. Let's see. We have 1 stone quarry here, and that's all. Yeah, the situation is not that good. What we will do, we will actually ask Sparta if they want to go to the joint campaign. Let's see what will they answer, because that would really make it easier. We would just select a couple of targets or destinations we should reach, and we will ask them to reach other destinations. So we will somehow split the country or the federation into several parts. Molossin Kingdom wants to sign another treaties. Let's do that. And same Acarnania. Well, Acarnania is kind of finished. I mean, they have one city, they have one iron mine. I think that's it. And I think that Aetolians will just destroy them soon. So yeah, well, let's sign it. We can at least see the map. So Focus wants to or offers us a confederation agreement. Focus was pretty much destroyed. Focus is just this. It was interesting to see how it all ended up in Attica, because Boeotia basically took everything. They the initial country or the borders were somewhere here, and they took over Athens. They are gone, or not gone from game, but gone from Attica, and they took Focus. Focus is now only here, and I'm pretty sure that they will not survive for long. And as far as I know, they are also in war. No, they are not in war. There is this Euboea, which is now in Rhodes Confederation, but they were initially in war with them as well. So we don't want to sign the confederation. This is something we are not interested in as well. Okay, so we don't have enough food. Or more precisely, we still have enough food, so no units suffer, but it's getting lower. We had 33 last turn, and now we have 14. So what we will do, we have 2 units. This will train assault, and this will go. We want this gold, that's for sure, and we want this to be also ours. So let's go here, wait here, and we will ask Sparta to sign the joint military campaign. So we want to go against Argolis. We want them to attack. No, this is ours. No, this is ours. Okay, this and this, and we will attack this and this. We will declare war, let's say in 5 turns, and the campaign, let's say it will be 15 turns. They are already in war with them. Let's see what they reply. Cable Nixus is asking if I can show the leader of Focus. Yeah, sure I can. So what do you think? I need to say that Cable Nexus is a former tester of this scenario, and we some of the leaders, some of the illustrations in the game are based on real photos of our testers. I'm not sure if I would be able to name all of them here, which actually have their illustration here, but Focus is actually the illustration of Cable Nexus. I think that there is like 8 or maybe 9 people we wanted to thank this way, so they are actually in the game like that. So we offered the joint military campaign, so that should be fine, and we will have 2 peltas. What we will also do, we will get ready the will get ready the general, we can already encourage these 2 units, and we will also build another peltast. We won't be able to use him at the beginning of the war, but we will definitely need him. I'm just wondering, this food. It's 3 turns. We will need to find another source of food, and we will need to find it soon. So, just to be on the safe side, it might make sense to already look for some kind of sources. So I will do this. Let's see what Sparta will say. We have 3 turns, so it's good timing. I need to check the time, because I cannot stream for too long today. I hope that sounds okay. I was trying to improve it because I checked out the previous stream and the music was a bit too loud, and also the sound effects were a bit too loud, and my mic was actually quite the volume was quite low, so I hope it's better now. So the good news is that Sparta agreed to join the military campaign. That's a big deal now. So you can see that now this button is activated. So these are the targets we need to reach, and this is the target Sparta needs to reach. You can notice this fire, which means this was already achieved, and you can see that here it's already marked that this was achieved, and they have just 1 target left. So yeah, just let me see once again what we need to Cleoni and Phaneos. Okay, close that. Wow, that's not what I expected. So no, but we will need to somehow manage this. I think that will be the first thing we will do, just to not forget that. Argolis will very soon be our enemy, so that's not a good way to go. Achaemenid Empire. It would be the best just to sign another such deal. But let me see what are the other options. Stone, no. We have quite a lot of iron and coal. We might trade with Athens. Chalkidikis, the trade loss is already quite high. Yeah, it's even worse. So let's go with Athens. Let's ask for, let's say, 8 food and offer them 2 wood, 1 coal, and 1 iron. That's well, let's say 10 food for certain turns. Your voice is louder than the background game sounds, but overall I had to higher my volume a bit. The mic also sounds a bit sharp. Okay, well, if you just needed to increase the volume and overall mix is okay, I would leave it as it is. I might change it for the next stream, but if this is the case, I would currently keep it, because otherwise the stream would have just 2 different levels of volume, which is maybe even worse. So we need to conquer this, and we need to conquer that. We have currently 2 peltasts. We will build 1 more, and these 2 are ready. So what we can do, we still have quite some time, because the military campaign we signed, it says that the war needs to be declared in 4 turns. We can declare it even sooner, but we don't have to. And the duration of the campaign is 14 turns, which means that we still have time. What we can do is to check out their diplomatic window and see we might be able to also sign a similar campaign with Boeotia. The problem is, yeah, they have Messenia, okay, but I think that's just once, yeah, that's just this city. It will not really help us, I would say. But you can basically sign more military campaigns with the same targets. There is no problem with that, and it's up to them how they will be able to fulfill that. But in this case, I don't think that there is anything what would make it easier for us. Sparta is here, here and here. That's all good. So they also own Corinthus. The question is if we should or shouldn't wait longer. I don't think we should wait longer. This city is already taken by Sparta. So yeah, so let's go for that. Due to their alliance with Anatolia, war will be automatically declared and oh, they even disembark here. Wow. So what we will actually do, we need to recall to active service this unit. This will be quite difficult to maintain all the food. Let's wait one more turn to see how the food consumption will change. So what are the changes? Oh, no changes, okay. Fair enough. I think that we need to change the filter in game settings to see not only movements of our enemies which are related to us, but also all the other movements. Athens signed the trade, which is good, so we have enough food. We should have enough food. I will change the settings straight away. So we want to see. Let's change it so we see all the actions. No, we won't. No, there are too many players. I don't want to spend too much time just watching all the attacks. Okay, so this is now already being called back to service. It's interesting to see that Sparta is already here. Ah, okay, it's actually Corinth. It's in Spartan Federation. Oof. Okay, let's declare war. So Achaia is now in war as well. So let's go. We will go here. This is hill, so we see a bit further. Let's go here and let's go to Heliki. This is basically how it looked like before. These tiles were initially ours, but it was taken by the Argolis Federation. This is hill. Okay, let's go to hill. We should probably attack this as soon as we can. The problem is that there is the attack bonus is in -40, which is a really big penalty for that. I'm just worried that Spartans will take it even sooner. So one thing we can do is to encourage our peltast, and let's wait here for now. By the way, this city, we can build stone masonry, okay. So we actually That's a good... here is the second mine. There are 2 gold mines. Yeah, this was initially Alice. Yeah, that's why we have so much gold. So let's build the stone masonry as well. I think that there is nothing else we can do here. Hopefully Aetolia will be busy fighting other nations around. They are in war with Sparta and Corinth, which is good, and also Acarnania, but they are kind of powerless. What we can do, because Boeotia is on the border with them, so let's ask Boeotia if they want to attack Aetolians. That would make it easier for us. So let's end the turn. So Argoris is moving back to settler. This is Alice, which is basically a Spartanian ally. This is again Alice. Yeah, we definitely need to attack that gold mine. And on the other hand, they have cavalry here, and the nomad is quite good. I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's probably going to defend the city. Sparta and Alice signed federation. Okay, that's even in stronger bond. Aetolia has declared war. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Macedon initiated the talks and Aetolia agreed to negotiate peace with you. Well, so the question is what we will do. We don't know. No, Boeotia probably didn't accept that. So I would really like to take this land because we need that for food. We have the units ready. I know that the experience is low, but on the other hand, we might be able to somehow manage. So let's not sign peace yet. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, Boeotia does not want to cancel peace with Aetolians. Okay, so first thing, let's check out what we can do here. Let's take this land. There are no units around. We might even be able to take this settler. Well, let's take that settler then. Oh, there was an ambush. There was an ambush. The unit survived, but the defense is low. So what we will do with this settler? What we will do with this settler? Well, I think what we should do at first is that we will build farm or field. Okay, so that's it from this perspective. And what we will do here? The fact is that these are our targets. We should focus on that because it would improve our relations with Sparta. On the other hand, we still have a lot of time, and it looks like Spartians might even be able to conquer it themselves. If they do that, then it's also counted as our achievement. So that's like, yeah, it was conquered. So we are not even that much interested to take this, and they will probably not take it the first turn. So let's move general here. Let's move this unit here. And let's encourage them both. Let's move the peltast here. And we can attack the gold. Well, let's attack the gold then. Okay, we have the gold. We should now also take this gold. Will we be able to take it? That's a question. Do we have? We don't have any treaties with Sparta. That's not good. I mean, at least when we would have the supply support, because in that case their cities would supply us. I'm a bit worried that once I move here, it doesn't. I would first go here and then attack, but if I do that and this unit moves to this tile, our supply line is gone, and we would need these roads to be able to resupply it, but we don't have it yet. So the question is if we should or shouldn't risk it. Well, let's give it a try. Fair chances. So what do you think, guys? Ah, it's a victory, but we didn't take it, and I guess that these guys will take it now. Okay, here we can build goldsmith and increase the production of this gold mine. Let's do that. They're still waiting for the third peltast. What is our food situation? Okay, so we are finally self-sufficient. It's because of we took this field, and I guess this one as well. That's a big deal for us. I can see that Stratos might be undefended. There is settler, but settler cannot change or impact the influence. Okay, let's end the turn. I think there is nothing else we want to do. We might be able to build one more peltast here actually. We are in surplus. What's the situation regarding the trading? Yeah, so it's just now it's just the Athenian trade which supplies us. Let's build another peltast then. Oh, we actually fulfill the objective. So spy in Argol and it's important for us, is that they have 3 active military units, 4 cities. The army moral, their army moral against us or towards us is below average, and they don't have coal. Okay. They don't have coal. Yeah, I see. Here is Aetolians. How did they? Interesting. Fair enough. So let's end the turn now. So Sparta is actually attacking our target. Thank you, Sparta. And they pretty much kept the gold for us. I hope that we will be able to take it now. Ah, they attack it. No. Okay. So that's not exactly what I wanted. And Aetolians attack our peltast, but we were more successful than them. That gold mine, it's shame. we could be a gold superpower. So Acarnania was defeated. Macedon won some treaties. We are okay with that. And Focus, or aka Cable Nexus, wants more treaties. I will reject. I don't see any reason. You can see when I switch to the play colors view that they have this city, a couple of tiles here, and this. It's really not looking like they will survive for long. So no, thank you. Focus wants to trade, and they are offering basically knowledge, and they are happy to take any resources we offer. Well, no, Mysia is also offering us quite a lot of food. We don't want food. No, doesn't seem like. Treaty offer was rejected by Sparta. Too soon to make such decision. Nice. So you are willing to go into the joint military campaign, but you don't want to even show me all your cities. Okay. Thessaliferai is asking for 1 food. We can do that. So I think that with this guy we should slowly get back and wait just for the other Peltast, because it's a bit too dangerous. Yeah, even these mines, it's not easy because they are on hills and they have these defense bonuses, and the Spelltast is already quite weak. You give me corrupt for it, yeah, but you would? Well, I would take it then. Even though I'm not sure how would I be able to survive there. Who's this? Yeah, it's Aetolians as well, right? Okay, let's get back and come back to it later. It might be nice to take this town. We can even try to influence it. It might be worth, because it was taken not a while ago. So I guess that we don't know what's their loyalty or general moral, but it would probably be low. Let's give it a try. We have a lot of gold and we have also some influence, so let's give it a try. 9%. No. So I think this tile is also... it's not. Okay, well, but... never mind. So, our Peltast here. We should take this town now. Right? Yeah, let's take it. Because we don't have any... Oh my god. Should we influence it? I don't think it will work. But these guys will probably attack that. Bloody Spartanians. We can attack this guy, but we don't really want to. We need to first secure the lands around, because otherwise Spartans will take it. The problem with Spartans is that we don't have any treaties, which means they can cut us off. What I can actually do, I can influence it with general. That might work. 8%. It will not work. Their general moral is quite okay and the loyalty is 100%. We will need to leave it as it is. I hope that this Peltast will not attack our gold mine, but with this attack power and defense or health, they will need to get back to rear. So let's see what's going to happen now. So yeah, from what I remember, there is like 8 or 9 of these illustrations are actually based on real pictures. And all the guys who we offered that were amazing, mostly testers or volunteers who helped us to translate the game to various languages. We wouldn't be able to do that without them. So Spartians, this is actually, I think, the Sparta Federation. You need to Spartian Peltast moved back to rear. They have one nomad who's going to defend their capital. What the hell? So I guess that they are just not happy with the fact that we would take some of the prey. Hmm. Well, that's how the Greek world look like. So we have basically the enemies everywhere now. All the labels with a red color are currently our enemies. I hope that Sparta will not want to stay in this war for long. Maybe some of their allies will request to sign peace with us, but it might be possible that they just want to reach their objectives, and their objectives is indeed the conquest of the whole peninsula. So I guess the only way how we can survive is if Boeotia really helps us. They have hoplites. They have quite a lot of hoplites actually. At least I can see 5. So if they would be able to somehow help us, what we can do, we should offer them supply support at least. That's really bad. We might now offer them peace. Offer Aetolians peace. Ah, okay, this is some kind of expedition. It's not right, because they have the defense pack. That's the reason. So that's why there is this Aetolian Peltast. That makes sense. So what we will do with this Peltast now? You know what we should do? We should basically get back to rear. What I see here is there are 2 factions here. There are 2 federations. They are still here. The Argolis Federation is still here. Even Arcadia, which is the member of the Federation, I can see some unit here. They have quite destroyed units around Spartans, but we would be able to attack them and possibly destroy them. The problem is that Arcadia might also attack us, which means we should wait. Let's get back. This guy should be trained first, so let's go with defense. And the problem is this part of the country. The good thing is that we can now take this field and we might be able to take over Stratos maybe. Yeah, cool. That's good. So we have Stratos now. We can see what we can build. We might even build this just to increase the general morale of the town. And with Leocrates' army, we should also get back to rear. Maybe we can attack this guy, but we don't want to. Now we really need to spare our power, our army now. We need to save it for later. Oof. Well. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's Achaia is one of the most difficult players you can choose. We are doing okay-ish, I would say, but Sparta sooner or later tries to conquer the whole peninsula. So, some kind of naval battles. Yeah, this is it. We would be able to destroy the Speltas as well, but why would we do that? Because Sparta will eventually attack them anyway. So let's leave them to get weaker. And then we will come back. Cable Nexus and saying, enjoy the stream, I check back later, I want to play game myself. Right. I hope you will have fun. Have a nice evening. I will stream maybe for another 40 minutes and then I will need to call it off. But it will be in the list of videos and I will also later upload it to YouTube. So have a nice evening. So we saw some kind of development regarding the Arcadian city. I think that it was destroyed actually. So let's check it out once all the animations are finished. Macedon wants to trade a lot of things, but the trade loss is really high, and I don't really want to risk food shortage, so no. Treaty changes with Boeotia were agreed. Okay. They might feel that it will be possible with this to advance to Peloponnese. Let's see what else we can do. So now here we have a nomad, enemy nomad. We don't want to. How long will it take to finish the Peltas? That's one more turn. Okay. They might attack us, but I'm. Well, just in case they do, let's just move Settler as a defender there. And this guy, he's not entirely ready for any attacks, but he is able to conquer tiles. It's interesting that this is no one's iron mine. It's actually, I think that it's because of Arcania. When it was conquered, this just didn't belong to anyone. We got that. We got this settler as well, which is again good. So let's build fields around Stratos. We still have some movement points, I think. Ah, there is a unit here. There is Peltast unit. This city has a really low general moral and loyalty. So if there wasn't this army, we would definitely be able to take it with influence. But there is this army, so let's just move around. Okay, we have the Peltast ready. So what we will do? Ah, they have hoplites. We somehow need to defend this part of our land. I'm tempted to move there this Peltast. Let me see what's around. Yeah, we don't see any units around. The good thing is that these hills and mountains are good natural barriers to advanced Spartan units. That's good. So they probably won't go this way, or when they do, they probably will need to build a town here just as a supplier. So we might have enough time now to advance here first. This particular tile is extremely important tile. It's actually the pass over these hills, and once you have it, then units have to either go around, which is quite a long way, or they need to attack you. But they have too many units. I don't think that we will be able to somehow survive such attack. What we could hope for is peace with Sparta. This is also hell, right? They have two units here, both really damaged. Okay, let's move here and attack. We need to somehow lead this guerrilla war. But it wasn't that good for us. I think that these Spartans hoplites will finish us. Can we ask them for peace? No, we can boost our army moral. Let's do that. Not successful. Okay. One thing which would be worth is to sign peace with Aetolians. What about these guys? Okay, not yet. What a situation. So what is preventing us from building more armies? First, we have just two places where we can recruit new units. That's first problem. Second problem, we have enough resources, even though we pay quite a lot for soldiers' pay. And we are in plus regarding the food consumption, but still, well, we can build 1 or 2 more peltast units then. Is it worth to change this? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay. Sparta is attacking us with very damaged hoplite. They were not destroyed, but we will be destroyed with the second attack, yeah. And they are even using the third hoplite to get back the iron mine we just took. On the peninsula, they are trying to attack the gold mine we took several turns back. And they are attacking the pass. Yeah, you can see that it's a good position for defend. Because there is this big bonus. But we won't be able to hold to be there for long. The good thing is that our peltast, which was almost destroyed with the attack, wasn't now attacked. So Molossians are now our friends actually, because they are in war with Sparta as well. Oh, please, no. Did you see what just happened there? I think that these nomads just chopped the wood because they are out of wood. So Boeotians are really nice. So they are attacking Corinthos, which is Spartanian city, and they took it. Well, that might now change the balance of power. So Boeotia initiated the talks. Thank you, Boeotia, because we wanted to do that anyway. And Aetolia is asking if we want peace. Well, I would say yes. Yeah, they really chop the wood, these plains now. So they probably were in lack of wood and they just chop the wood which was initially ours. So let's sign peace. Euboea is offering us gift, thank you. Mysia wants city visibility, why not? No, not big deal. Chalkidic initiated the talks and asked Sparta to sign peace with us. That's a big, big question now. So what is our situation? We, or let's just think about what has happened in last dozens of turns. We were able to advance here. We have really nice plains, so we will have enough food. We might be able to... no. We will not be able to build another city here, but it's still good. I mean, these are all plains. We can build farms. That's great. We lost the mine, so we didn't actually get anything regarding the mined resources. What has happened here? Okay, we were able to extend Heliki. Not only we did get it back, but we also extended let's say the range. We were also able to take a couple of tiles of this of these hills, of this mountain range, but that's it. We didn't get another gold. Both golds were taken by Sparta, and we also didn't advance to Elis. So we are, I would say, in plus numbers, in black numbers overall. The problem is if we want now sign or continue the war, Boeotia might not be able to push Spartians. We are not sure how strong they are. I mean, we can check out. So our military power is about 130% smaller. Okay, and with Boeotia, yeah, Boeotia is definitely not as strong as Sparta. On the other hand, most of the hoplites of Boeotia is not yet close to the peninsula. You can check this out. They have one here, one here. It will take several turns to only get there. So in the meantime, Sparta can push us further. Yeah, well, let's sign that. Let's sign the peace. Let's get back to shape regarding all the possible defense facilities, and let's get back to the war later. We will definitely get back to the war anyway, because it's quite obvious that we will not be able to live in peace with Sparta for long. What we can do, we can actually conquer these tiles, which are Argolis, and we are in war with them. Well, let's do that then. Wow! We just conquered all that land because that was a pocket. So the last thing is this stable, and we might be able to even build a city here. So that's all good. We don't have any available cities to build a new settler, but it can wait one turn. We have new Peltast here. So let's move him to Stratos, because oh, we actually don't have to do that now. Sparta is in peace, so even these factions are now in peace. Okay. Here is the settler, right? Okay, so let's finish all the important changes. What a development. Okay. I think that it's really good that Sparta offered us peace. I'm not sure if we would be able to hold it off. So now they are moving their units back to the rear. I'm pretty sure they will attack Argos soon, and let's see what Boeotia will do. We just invented new technology. Molossian Kingdom wants to sign several new treaties. Let's do that. There is some kind of offer from Anatolia. They want gold, that's for sure. We have quite a lot of resources in general. We don't want to trade offered resources. And Athens want tribute. Well, no. Dardanians also want gold. No. Okay. So what we can do? Let's basically create fields all around this, or everywhere we can. Here we want to repair Peltast or heal Peltast, and the general will be sent back to capital just to get to 100% loyal state. We'll improve our Peltast, and here we will probably attack this. This is the last tile we can attack because this is Spartians. Yeah, hopefully we will take it. We didn't. So Argos is still... I hope that now, this turn, Argolis will not ask us for peace because we want the tile. Let me check if we have all the... Yeah, we have trading everywhere. And let's also check if there are any improvements, important improvements we haven't built. No. All good. For those who were not able to see this or watch this from the beginning, this is ancient Greece scenario of Imperiums Greek Wars played in a newly released Age of Alexander DLC. Basically, the DLC brought a number of new features, and if you start this vanilla campaign in this mod, then you are able to play with all these new features as well. Nothing new has happened. Focus was assimilated. Okay, so who actually... Chalcidic assimilated focus, yeah. Fair enough. Let's finish all those fields. This is really nice area for food. This is Peltast. I was puzzled why I cannot build a field there. Let's wait with this guy. And now we will try to attack this stable again. We have 2 Peltasts. Okay, so we just destroyed it, but our unit was has conquered the tile. So we can get back here. What we will do, we will build a settler, so we can build a city over here. We will probably, ideally we would build it here, but it's too close to Dim, so we will need to build it probably here. So you can see that, right? Boeotia is in war with Sparta. They have 1 hoplite here, and the other doesn't even seem to move closer to Peloponnese. So it's possible they just wanted to conquer Corinthos because it's a bridgehead to Attica, and they wanted to secure that place. So Argos was conquered. It's Spartian now, and I think that last city in Peloponnese, which is Argolis, is Naflio. I don't see any other cities which are marked as enemy cities. So this seems to be the end of Argolis. Yeah. So once this happens, well, Boeotia still have this Messenian Monton, but apart from that, once this happens, we are on our own against Sparta on Peloponnese. It's still an achievement that we were able to survive at least at least to this point. So we are just survivals, the last survivals against Sparta. But that might be really the last achievement. Let's see. Odrysian Kingdom is willing to give us quite a lot for, well, just for turns, but for 1 foot. Well, let's do that. Do you want to accept signing peace treaty from Argolis? We could. We will definitely not be able to do anything here regarding, you know, our possibilities to conquer more tiles. But on the other hand, I'm not really sure where they actually are based now. Oh, it seems like they are also based somewhere. I don't know. Maybe there is a town or city here. But yeah, let's sign peace. We don't really care about them anymore. The situation has changed entirely. So we want to heal this unit. This unit will wait. And these guys, these are the new peltasts. Will need to improve their skills. This unit can self-heal, it's almost healed up. And Heliki will provide training to this Mironidis army. Why we cannot do that? Ah, we don't have anything else we can actually train. Okay. What we need, we definitely need both. Just in case, first there are settlers we can now use for changing the terrain here. And the second thing is that we might eventually need those peltasts, so let's build both. This unit can yet wait. And here we will, for now, I think that for now we will just get behind the walls or stockade. Here almost everything is now, I would say, transformed to agricultural land. And here we want the peltas to stay, I think. So let's stay in the city. And that's it. Yeah, this is it. There is nothing else we want to do. We can provide the training. There are no units which now are used in fight or battle. Let's do the training. So we got assault. Well, that wasn't that. It was quite expensive, to be honest. But you never know how much will be achieved by this training. So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can see that they advanced a bit, and they were able to conquer Cleonae now. That's good. So we should keep this relationship as healthy as possible, while also keeping the the good relation with Sparta. We definitely want rather have Boeotia as our ally, but it's too soon to pick side. Okay, I think I will make 1 or 2 more turns and I will call this off for today. I'm not even sure how long have I been streaming. Okay, 1.5 hours, yeah. It's good timing. So there are no news on the battlefronts. Halkidik wants some low amount of resources. We are not interested in that. Boeotia wants to deepen the relationship. That's great. We definitely want that. So here we want to self-heal. Here we want to keep the unit as a garrison. I think that here we have everything what we could possibly do. The last thing we can do is to also transform this tile, but this will probably never be really used. It's a shame that we cannot build another town or city, but what can we do? This settler will be transported to Peloponnese soon. This can need to wait, and this guy will also wait. Our surplus is quite nice. We need blacksmiths. That's one of the things we need to research as soon as possible. We still don't even see that in the invention tree though. So what we will do, we will build one city. We can build one city here, but there will be no tiles around. No, we just built one here, and we need road. Let's see how this whole conflict ends up. If we can see that it's actually somehow progressing. They have one hoplite here, one here, one fresh hoplite on the way, and in Attica there is maybe even two. No, it's one, and another one coming this way. So yeah, it's it seems like something's happening. But to be honest, both of these players or factions, like Boeotia and Sparta, they are cruel. So we cannot trust any of those. This is kind of a conflict of superpowers now. But my just my lucky guess is that really Boeotia will not be able to push them too far. Dardanians and Angel tribes signed federation. Yeah, that's something what could be expected because they were already confederation. Aetolia wants some treaties. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure that we will not be in conflict anymore. We got what we wanted. Phrygia wants to trade some resources, but these are not that much important for us. Heliki asked for some improvement to be built, and Olympic Games are here. Okay, well let's try our luck. Achaia's land is being influenced, and quite a lot. Okay, that's definitely Spartans. But that's something again what we could expect, right? Yeah, it's already now. You can see that this is almost this hoplite is almost destroyed, and there are really tough battles happening right now. When is the boat going to be finished? 4 more turns? That's strange. We can improve this by assault. This unit is ready now, so they can move here, where the new city will be built. This can be also improved by defense. So you have to wait. You have to wait. We won't be able to somehow transfer them. Even though... No. With Aetolia we don't have the peaceful passage yet. So... So let's see how Olympic Games will finish. Might be nice to win once. Okay, we don't see any movement. The reason is that we have the filter for displaying only our enemies' moves turn on. Rhodos and Euboea signed Federation, yeah, that was also something what was expected. Euboea is here, and they were already in Confederation before. Molossian Kingdom and Aetolia signed Federation. Okay, that's interesting change, because that basically creates quite a blob. This is Molossian Kingdom, and this is Aetolia. Aetolia is a bit, is definitely smaller. So these are Aetolian cities, and here it's already Molossian. So that's definitely good. We have quite good relations with Molossian kingdoms, and we might be able to somehow split this Spartan part if such situation happen. So right now we can choose Granary or Patriot or Stable. Let's go with Granary. Be always on plus with food is something vital. Korkira wants to sign some treaties, no problem. We were offered by a gift by Korkira, yeah, let's do that. Achaemenid Empire want to trade 1 knowledge for 1 wood. Well, we are not really... Well, the knowledge... But the trade loss is too high. And Phrygia won Olympic Games. There were Macedon, Odrysian Kingdom, Molossian Kingdom, Chalkidi, Korkira and Achaia. Okay, fair enough. I guess there is some kind of... There is Spartan emissary right now visiting our capital. They might lobby. Okay, so I think I would call it off for tonight. Let's save it. It is definitely interesting. I mean, again, it looked very hopeless for a while, for several turns, but it's not that bad. We definitely expanded on number of places. This is an interesting conflict. I'm really curious how this will end up. It seems like Spartans are pushing them back again to Corinthos, but the difference is that there are more hoplites coming, so this can also be a big changer soon. One thing though, I just noticed Chalkidic Federation here. I think that Boeotia lost part of their lands here. Not really sure. Here are also Boeotian armies peltasts. We can also check how does it look like here in player stats. So we are Achaia. Our economy is growing. That's good. That's definitely positive. Our army power is also growing a bit, but still we are really, you know, we cannot even be considered a real power. Resources, attacks, casualties. We are not in the table because, or in this list, because we are even further down. Foreign relations, we have one of the best. Country size is low, population is very low. Happiness, we cannot really consider our citizens happy. And development, we are we are actually on the bottom of the list, which means that we are the least developed country in the game, or one of the least developed. Well, there's a lot to improve, I would say. Stream 4, Achaia. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you also enjoyed the stream and that you will join me next time. If you like the game and you don't have it, please check it out on Steam. And you can also check out the Alexander DLC, which was released just a few weeks ago. So I wish you a nice evening, and I hope to see you next time.